energy is the one area where we need to move faster and be more honest with ourselves. So AI needs energy and lots of it, and demand is only going in one direction. So Europe is investing in renewables, in modernizing our grids, in building the infrastructure this transition demands, and that is right and necessary. But the pace is not matching the ambition. And we need to say that plainly, because if our data centers can't get the power they need, if our AI factories are waiting years for grid connections, then everything else we are building risks running into a wall, and that is a problem which is entirely of our own making. Second, capital. Right now, European households hold trillions of euros in bank deposits. But that money is not reaching the innovators who need it. So over the past decade, there has been a shortfall of around 375 billion euros in scale-up capital, and that gap is what pushes promising companies to frankly move where the money is. So this is why building a genuine savings and investments union is probably the most important thing that Europe can do this year, because European savings should be frankly building European futures. Third, simplification. Marcus, you mentioned this. I'll ignore the adjectives you use, but last week I met with MEDEF, BDI and Confindustria. So these are the three main industry federations in France, Germany and Italy. I would say that every week I meet with businesses large and small. I will be in Stockholm this Friday, and the message is always the same. Please do not make it harder for us to operate, to invest, to take risks, to try things, sometimes fail and get back up again. The one message they tell us all: please make our lives simpler and more predictable. And the same is true for many of the US businesses operating here. That means cutting red tape at European level, and we're doing that at the scale and with the seriousness that the moment demands, but it also means cutting bureaucracy at national and regional level, because it is many times the layering of different jurisdictions, each with their own requirements and timelines, that becomes truly suffocating, especially for startups who simply don't have the resources or frankly the time to spend on lawyers and consultants rather than on growing their business.